for those of you, which probably are none at this point, that have not been notified of tonight's special live event, there is a reason for that, because I did no notifications prior. However, once this show goes live, you will definitely be notified if you haven't been already. It is late where I am, quarter to 12 p.m. to be exact, or a.m. So anyways, I wanted to do a special live event without notifying. And the reason for that is because I know everybody's on different times all across the world. So considering it is a Sunday evening here for myself, I'm sure it may be for many of you, maybe earlier, or maybe you're already into Monday, perhaps sleeping. So by the time you get this, you will already be awake at this point once you receive notifications. If you haven't, that means you haven't subscribed or checked notifications or notify me. With that being said, I am Denny L Curtis, the vocalist, your host, and I want to thank you if you have a chance to watch this after the live event. Great. If you join in, awesome too. Again, I don't expect anybody to, because this is not a notified show. So this special event is all about announcements, what my plans are for shows moving forward. And it's actually quite different without all of you here joining. The chats are quite empty, which I expect, but it's still different. It seems a little weird. Nonetheless, I anticipate a lot of you will be watching, and I hope that you do. So the reason I wanted to do this special event this evening on a Sunday, hey Gene, how you doing? Yeah, so I was just announcing literally that this was an unplanned event. I didn't notify anybody for a specific reason. I just wanted to do a special event for notifications. My plans, Gene, on what I have for programs for changing and adding to the show. I know everybody's on different world times. So to try to get everybody in on a Sunday, which right now it's my time, quarter to 12 on a Sunday, would be tough. So I just figured, well, I'll go live. And for those of you who can join, great. If you can't, I understand as well. But Gene, you're here. Cool. Thank you. And I was just saying, Gene, it's so weird not to have everybody in chat. I'm so accustomed to having all of you there, but feels quite empty a little bit. But nonetheless, again, this is a special live event, unplanned. So if you are joining, thank you and welcome. Hello, Marianne. How are you? Thank you, guys. Gene, Marianne. Marianne, as I just explained to Gene briefly, this was an unplanned event. This is a special live event. And I am announcing the changes and the great plans that we have for the show. So let me get started. Hello, Gypsy, with this special live event. Again, this was not planned prior. I decided to do it. So if you guys can't make it tonight, I understand. Wasn't planned. Hopefully you can watch it. So here's what is going to happen. First and foremost, the road thus far to where we are right now with the Vocalist channel has been amazing. I could not have anticipated the great people who are subscribed to our channel, the amazing talents that we feature each and every week. I have befriended so many people like you guys now who are here, from all over the world, as many of you have so far. And the platform that we all are members to, SingSnap, we haven't even touched a percentage of the people who are members of SingSnap, which leads me to my other point. There is so much talent within the community that we have here, just alone on the Vocalist channel. Not to mention the great personalities, how you guys every week join the chats, whether you're subscribed or not, to support all the other new artists that haven't been featured. So tonight's live event is really to tell you guys what I plan on doing with the show moving forward, how we plan on changing it. There's still going to be a lot of things that will remain the same, but I'm adding a lot of new excitement to the show. And here's my reason. We all love the live features where we feature the artists from all over the world, from SingSnap and everywhere else, because there are other artists that are on YouTube and many others who've been emailing me. So we really want to invoke a music community where everybody can be involved. We can expand to more than just what we're accustomed to, because music truly, for me, and I know many for you, music is all about expression, right? Music is about how we feel. Music is what carries us through our days. It's what helps us to deal with a lot of anxieties, depression. And I know this because I personally use music as one of my tools, aside from my art that you see behind me. But for me personally, it's a tool. It's an outlet. And for many of you, I'm sure it's the same. Whether it's for fun or other, it doesn't matter. Music is it's part of who we are. Hello there, Journey. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, so a short notice type of thing. So thank you guys all. So everybody have a good weekend. Before I go further, did you guys all have a great weekend? I was just, matter of fact, I know many of you, by the way, thank you for your comments. I had my mom over yesterday, so today's Sunday for me, because I'm in New England, so yeah, it's about 11:45. Oh, good, Gypsy, I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. Good for you, Gene. Awesome, guys. With family and friends. Listen, that's all we can ask for, right? Be with the ones that we love and the ones that love us. That's important. So yeah, my mom was over Saturday. We did some recording. Oh, you worked all weekend. Ugh. Gee, that's horrible. I mean, you need to work. Yeah, I understand that, but I know we've got to do it, right? We've got to work, man. It's one of those necessities, I suppose. Yeah, so I had my mom over, and yeah, she, you know what, Gypsy, I tried explaining it in the, the little thing you get to say when you do your recording, right? My mom's in her 70s, still a stellar voice, but she hasn't sang for a long time. And so she was, the very few recordings that I did release, she was hesitant. My mom's very critical. I think I get a lot of that from her, but she's very critical of herself. And, I kept telling her, listen, you're not here to cut a record. We're here to enjoy music and sing and have fun. But it was like pulling teeth with my mother. Because her vocals aren't the way they used to be, she gets so hard on herself. And, it's upsetting for me as her son, knowing what she was able to do versus, not that she's limited, right? Like us all. It just means we have to change what we can do. And perhaps that's a better change of what we were able to do. So I tried explaining that to her. And I was able to get through to her a little bit to allow me to release a couple of her recordings. But we had a great time. We truly did. And she's going to be coming back. And so, guys, tonight, before I get off topic, because you guys know I love to talk, the changes that I can't wait to happen. When I started the show, what many of you don't know, because when I'm doing the live shows, as much fun as I'm having interacting with everybody and listening to the new artists and the songs, it's difficult for me to really communicate with everybody because I have to focus so much on what I have going on. And that's why I truly rely upon you guys, to throw the comments out there and really give your best input to the newly featured artist. It's difficult for me to talk about my music or to talk about what I love about music, and you guys So that's why I wanted to do a special event tonight, because it wasn't planned. And typically when I do things off the cuff, I can do it better. So the show moving forward, as I stated, it's been amazing. I couldn't have asked for better people. I can't ask for better friends than you guys. I can't ask for better talent. It's amazing. I never anticipated on it lasting this long, to be perfectly honest with you. I have faith in myself, but just the longevity of it. And it's been great, and we're still getting up there. So it's amazing. When I first started the show, my initial thought was, and I did a couple. If you guys look back to the very, very first shows I did, the music, like the sound on my end was just horrible. I had everything mic'd up to my speakers. I didn't have the right software. It was a mess, right? It was truly a mess. And so in time, I got better and learned how to use the software better and everything else. And it's only getting better. Now we're looking into getting some sponsors, whether they're voluntary or not. I'm kind of working on it because I really want to ramp this show up. And I want to bring more of you, every one of you. I want to have more people involved in this show. I know it's Carol, Tess, and John, and now we have Bev, but I want to bring more. And the reason I want to do that is because I truly believe that we can make this the biggest and best music show there is. And that has nothing to do with anything but the people. When you surround yourself with like-minded people and great people, chances are you produce great things. That's my belief. What I want to do, get back into, is the Tuesday nights. I find it tough for a lot of people because most have to work. It's a weekday. The Friday nights are a weekend. And even though our time frames are just way off, I find it easier. For many people, on a Friday night, we have more of an audience to do our live features. Because when I look at my Tuesday nights, they're not as popular. We have less viewers, even though people try to be there. I want to incorporate doing live interviews with the artist. And Gypsy, I'll use you for an example if you don't mind. So say Gypsy agrees to having a live interview. Well, this is what I used to do. I would have a live interview. Now, you don't have to be on camera, okay? But you can be on audio. We can do it. Some like doing it pre-recorded in case there were mistakes. I can edit, what have you, but preferably live. Now, I'm interviewing Gypsy, and Gypsy will explain to myself in the audience. I'll be asking her questions. They're all sent to the artist prior, so if there's any changes. And I want to find out what inspired Gypsy to get involved in music. What was her inspiration? What kept her going? What are her likes about music? It's truly amazing. If you guys look back, we had many of them. Army Brat, Doc, Dwight, Blue Opal, several others. And yeah, Gene, it was cool. I loved it. Okay, and because I got to engage personally with that person, not just the artist, but that person. And now that we have a larger following, I think truly you guys would really get a lot out of that. And when you have these interviews and you're listening to, say, again, I'm using Gypsy as an example, and I'm interviewing Gypsy, and she's explaining what inspired her, how music has helped her through her hard times, through good times, the fun, all of that. What that does is subconsciously, that triggers emotions to other people. And believe it or not, I've had emails from people who don't chat. They're shy, understandable, but from many, many viewers, which you guys don't see, who email me and they thank us for the shows that we're doing, but there's a reason they don't like to chat. There's a reason they don't want their music played, because they're not confident enough, or they're going through something in life. And when we were doing that, I found that it inspires people. Subconsciously, people hear, okay, well, you know what, Gypsy's doing this. And this is what Gypsy said. So Gypsy may have said something that triggered or inspired somebody else who is watching, or who may even be in the chat. And that is a ripple effect. That has a huge hold on people. And one of the other reasons this show does so well, not because of me. It really has nothing to do with me. I mean, yes, I'm the host. I try to entertain, but the show's about you guys. You guys are what makes this show a success. So whether you're here chatting tonight or not, or you watch the show after, please know this. The show is about you guys. Denny wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. Okay? The vocalist show that we have and the live features that we do, it's 100% credibility to every single one of you. And that in itself pays tribute to just how strong music is. And those are the other things that I really want to get into, aside from our live streaming and featured artists. I think that is wonderful. I think that is great, because nobody else does that. So we're going to keep that on our Friday nights. We might have one more live stream feature this coming Tuesday, and that will probably be the last live stream feature. But what I'm going to start doing is reaching out to people and seeing if they would like to be interviewed. And again, this will be live. And it'll be your chance to tell the audience and others all about your music journeys, your music life, your inspirations. And one of the things truly that I'm trying to really hope to accomplish is, again, to inspire other people to feel as if they too can do it, that they don't have to feel like they're the best or that they're better than somebody else. Because every live feature we have fun. You guys are in the chats, everybody's joking, telling jokes, listening to the other artists. Everybody comes there because it's a community. We're all like-minded. We all share that common bond. And in a sense, everybody's kind of like family on the show now. And that in itself is inspirational. And that's why everybody keeps coming back, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, because you guys have built something and turned it into something. That's what music is all about. So I thank each and every one of you. Even if you couldn't join the special event tonight, that's okay. So starting very soon, within a week, we're going to start doing live interviews with artists. We're going to start doing more shows on music, such as music therapy. I love music therapy because music therapy deals with autism spectrum disorders and so much more. Alzheimer's, dementia. Believe it or not, guys, music, and this isn't to get scriptural on anybody by any means, music is in the book of Genesis. It talks about it. So to prove my point, episodes ago, I discussed the origin of music. It's been around literally before mankind, right? So music is in us. It's who we are. It's part of our makeup. It's part of our DNA. It's a powerful tool that we all have. Some use it for different purposes. Okay? Others, they excel great with it. And they go many places with it in a worldly stance. However, for most of us, we use it as fun. We use it as entertainment. And, like I said, a lot of us use it to express ourselves. And that's why I started the Vocalist channel so long ago, because I wanted everybody to be heard, especially the artists from SingSnap. Now, SingSnap is great. I love SingSnap. I think Trevor did a tremendous job. But I think the people, again, it's the people, it's you guys who make that platform what it is today. Without any of you, SingSnap wouldn't be where it is. That's just common sense. And it's not to degrade the talent behind SingSnap, okay? But it's a fact. Again, surround yourself with great people and you get great results. That is a fact. So moving forward, guys, Tuesdays we may have one more live feature Tuesday night. But after that, we will continue with our Friday night features from the artist, okay? And then we're going to have live interviews. And then throughout the week, we are going to throw in more about music, the powers of music, how music works. And then we're also going to incorporate live callers. So it's going to be like a live radio broadcast where I'm going to be able to now say, Gene, if you wanted to call in and talk, you know, we have slotted times. It's like a 3-minute time. Gene can call in, or if Gypsy wanted to, say Journey wanted to. That's where I want to take this show. It's going to the next level, and that is because of you guys. And I thank you guys for that. But I want everybody to be a part of it. I want everybody to feel as if this is your show too, because it is. It's not just mine, it's everybody out there who participates, who supports everybody. It's your show too, guys. And again, I'm going to be sending out notices because there's going to be spots that I want to start filling. Why? We're going to need to. As great as the team is, we are little in numbers. So I want to expand on that. I want to bring people in. And that's going to take some effort, and it's going to take some time on my part. But for now, that's how the show is going to progress. That's the changes that we're going to be making. We're going to do music therapy, discuss the autism, the powers of music, how it helps people. I know there's several people out there whose family or grandchildren or children, nieces, nephew. My niece has autism, and they use music to help her. It's tremendous. They get tremendous results from it. Have interviews with people. The live interview shows are going to be fantastic. Not only will we be doing the live interviews with the artist, but we'll be featuring some of their songs and talking about that song while they're live and asking them directly about the music they like, why they chose that song. So it's going to be really cool. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited to really be taking this journey on and moving forward with everybody. Gene said he has to go do his patrol. All right, right on. Right on, Gene. I got you. So again, with that analogy of using Gypsy, and Gypsy, thank you. That's what the changes are going to be, guys. And I do have an email up there. If you guys have any ideas, anything you would like to see different, any suggestions, I encourage it. I encourage everybody. Send me your ideas. Even if it's on SingSnap, you can use my SingSnap email. That's fine. Send me ideas. Send me what you would like to hear. See something different. Hear something different. Whatever it is, send it to me. Because like I said, I want to incorporate. Yes, Marianne, you're 100% right. See what Marianne just said? Music is healing. This is what I want to know. This is what drives me. Not only to do the show, but to incorporate more of this into our shows. When I say ours, I'm speaking of every single one of you. It's our show, guys. It's not just mine, it's ours. You guys built this with me. I couldn't have done it without you guys. And I want you all to sincerely, from my heart, know that. This is our show. So I invite ideas. I invite all of that. And as Marianne just said, music is healing. So say I'm interviewing Mary. Maybe Mary has an experience about how music has helped her through her life. Maybe it helped Mary heal in one way or the other. That's the very essence of what music is about. And if we can share that, and if others can hear your stories, hear others' stories, just think of how inspiring and encouraging that is for other people. Listen, we all face similar things, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing. So why not share and experience those things together? And so by doing that, by sharing, experiencing, I think it only gives everybody strength at the end of the day to know that there is nothing that's impossible. When you have a great community that you know you can go on to, and there's people there encouraging you, come on. It doesn't get any better than that. So, guys, please know that moving forward, that's what we're going to do. And if you guys watch this show after, for whoever couldn't join tonight, please watch the entirety of this to understand the changes we're making. Live interviews from the artist. If you want to be interviewed and you would like to be on the show, send me an email, okay, please, on SingSnap. And 9 out of 10, it's going to be happening within the week. So I want to interview you. I want to ask you questions. I want to know how Marianne got started, how Gene, Gypsy, all you guys. And you guys, if you want, can share with others all about your music, your history, your background, everything. And again, you don't have to be on video. Everything can be all done through audio. You will. The questions are basic. There's nothing personal, anything in there. It's all about music. I will send you all of the questions and stuff prior. If there's stuff that you choose not to answer, of course, scratch it off, send it back to me. Here's what. Okay, great, fine. But at the end of the day, you're going to have fun. Plus, the whole half of that show is all about you. It's just you. It's you, your music, and your songs. We play nobody else. There's no other artist being played or featured. It's just you. So the focus is going to be on you. That's what it's going to be all about. And I'm going to incorporate that, like I said, within a week. All right. Then again, about the music therapy, healing, as Marianne just said, healing. Send me your ideas, guys. Send me suggestions. Again, any changes you want to see, whatever you want to hear, do. If it's within means and we can do it, we're going to do it. So again, we are taking this show up to the next level. Share your links. And if you know that you're going to be on live and if you're going to be interviewed, send out as many links as you can for your friends and family to watch and listen to. I'm sure they would love to hear you. Okay? So for now, guys, that is it. I know it's late for many of you, as it is myself. I truly and humbly thank each and every one of you for making this show what it is today, for taking the journey with us. I cannot express to you guys how much I truly appreciate it and care for each and every one of you. And so for now, guys, thank you so much. And I will see you all on the next live show. Don't forget to check out the notifications. Please subscribe. I'm sure many of you already have. Until then, be kind to others, guys. Be kind to yourself, of course. Okay? And thank you so much. God bless everybody. Have a fantastic night. I am Denny L Curtis, the vocalist, and friends. Have a fantastic night, guys. Thank you so very much.